Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Arc System Works Emerald Collection of June 2026. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before I begin, I'd like to thank you to viewers for watching my videos. I hope they're helpful. Most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Guilty Gear Strive, a standout installment in the Arc System Works long-running anime fighting series, focusing on making its historically complex mechanics accessible to newcomers without alienating its dedicated fanbase. By shifting the philosophy toward higher damage and shorter impactful combos, the game ensures you feel engaged regardless of your current skill level. The fighting engine feels fluid and rewards aggressive play, with the wall break mechanic acting as a strategic reset that helps you avoid suffocating corner pressure. While the game is slightly more methodical than previous titles, it remains fast-paced and intense. Mission mode stands out as an exceptional tutorial, providing you with deep insights into mechanics like Roman cancels and fuzzy guarding, supported by helpful video demonstrations. Visually, the game is stunning, pushing Unreal Engine to its limits by blending 2D anime aesthetics with 3D models. The soundtrack is equally impressive, featuring a versatile mix of rock styles that perfectly suit the high-octane action. Outside of combat, the story mode is a cinematic non-interactive experience that provides decent world building, though the lobby system can feel clunky. Its greatest strength is the online experience. Utilizing superb rollback netcode, the game provides seamless matches even across large distances, making it a premier choice for competitive play. Despite some minor gripes of menu navigation and lobby stability, Guilty Gear Strive remains a fantastic, beautiful, and highly rewarding title. Whether you're a fighting game veteran or a total newcomer, you'll find plenty of reasons to dive into these hyperactive battles. At number 2 we have Blazblue CentralFiction, a significant entry in this long-running 2D fighting game series, offering an incredibly robust package for fans and newcomers alike. Right from the start, you'll notice a staggering amount of content, including an impressive roster of 35 unique characters, each featuring a deep combo library that feels distinct and responsive. While the sheer volume of modes is a highlight, the game's narrative is a different story. If you're not already well versed in the Blazblue lore, the plot, split across 3 acts in arcade mode, can feel like an impenetrable, confusing mess. It is arguably the weakest aspect of the experience, serving as a potential barrier for those unfamiliar with the series. Fortunately, the gameplay more than compensates for these narrative shortcomings. The fighting mechanics are easy to pick up but difficult to master, rewarding you as you find a character that suits your playstyle. Whether you're navigating the social lobby mode, testing your skills in the defensive-minded survival mode, or pushing your limits in the aggressive time trial mode, the core mechanics remain consistently satisfying. Online play stands out as the most enjoyable feature, offering a variety of ways to engage with the community. Blazblue CentralFiction feels somewhat self-indulgent, leaning heavily into its established roots. For dedicated fans, it remains an essential play. For those just seeking a solid technical fighting game, it is definitely worth a try, provided you are prepared to navigate a complex story to enjoy the rewarding combat found underneath the surface. At number 3 we have Under Night in Birth 2 Celes, a phenomenal evolution of a series long considered a hidden gem among fighting games. While the visual aesthetic remains consistent with its predecessors, the gameplay has been substantially deepened, offering a complex, fluid experience that rewards dedication. The core of the game revolves around its unique grind grid system. The sequel introduces the Celestial mechanic, which when paired with a shortened 14-second timer, forces you to engage more deeply with the game's systems. You can no longer rely solely on basic combos. You must master risk-reward management, especially the new Creeping Edge dodge. The result is a more intense tactical experience that compels you to become a more attentive player. The roster expands with 3 excellent newcomers, the shield-wielding Tsurugi, the agile gun user Kaguya, and the formidable boss Kuon. Each brings fresh strategic layers, ensuring that you have diverse options to explore. Furthermore, the inclusion of rollback netcode significantly improves the online experience, making matches feel incredibly smooth. The innovative replay system, which allows you to take control of recorded matches at any point, is another standout feature that offers unique learning opportunities. Despite a relatively thin story mode, Under Night in Birth 2 says Celes shines where it counts most. With re-recorded audio, remastered music, and refined mechanics, it is easy to pick up, but immensely challenging to master. If you're searching for a premier 2D fighter that demands strategy and rewards skill, this game is an essential addition to your library. And number 4 we have Blazblue Cross-Tag Battle Special Edition, a high-octane 2D fighting game that delivers a massive crossover experience by uniting iconic rosters from Blazblue, Persona 4 Arena, Under Night In-Birth, and RWBY. When you enter the arena, you're immediately struck by the fluidity of the combat system, which emphasizes fast-paced tacting mechanics that reward strategic switching and creative combo execution. You'll find the game strikes an impressive balance between accessibility and technical depth. While the simplified control scheme allows you to perform flashy moves with ease, you'll discover that mastering the synergy between your chosen duo provides layers of complexity that keep the gameplay engaging. The character sprites are beautifully rendered, maintaining the series' legacy of stunning visual design, and the animations remain crisp during intense screen-filling special attacks. As a comprehensive package, this edition provides you with an extensive selection of characters and content, ensuring you have the tools necessary to experiment with diverse team compositions. Whether you're aiming to dominate in competitive matches or simply enjoy the spectacle of these distinct worlds colliding, the game offers a polished, robust experience that feels rewarding. You're given the freedom to explore unique playstyles, test various team combinations, and dive deep into a vibrant, high-energy environment. This game stands out as a must-play for fans of the genre who appreciate high-quality animation and a system that encourages you to push your skills to the limit in every single encounter. And number 5 we have Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 Deluxe Edition, a refined 2.5D anime fighter that stands as a premier title within the genre. Whether you're a newcomer drawn to its striking visual style or a series veteran looking for balanced competition, the game delivers an exceptional experience that respects your time and dedication. The unique feature is undeniably the comprehensive tutorial and mission modes. Instead of simple demonstrations, you engage with interactive minigames and complex scenarios that generally prepare you for the intensity of online play. It effectively teaches you how to react to opponent strategies, ensuring you aren't just memorizing combos, but learning the flow of combat. Visually, the Unreal Engine transition remains impressive. Character models are polished, and the animation quality in idle poses and instant kills is superb. The aesthetic is perfectly complemented by Daisuke Ishiwatari's soundtrack, which arguably sets a new benchmark for fighting game audio. While the absence of an English dub might be a disappointment if you prefer localized voice acting, it is a minor grievance in an otherwise dense package. The online lobby system is robust, allowing you to socialize as a small avatar in a garden space while waiting for matches, backed by consistently reliable netcode. If you're already playing Revelator, the upgrade offers meaningful additions like Baiken and Answer, along with critical balance changes that encourage more offensive gameplay. This game offers an incredible amount of quality content, cementing its status as one of the best fighting games available today for any serious enthusiast. The Deluxe Edition includes additional character colors for Answer and Baiken, including Eclipse variants, and the additional playable characters Dizzy and Kum Hae-hyun, providing a complete experience for any serious enthusiast. And number 6 we have Arcana Heart 3 LOVEMAX SIXSTARS XTEND, an electrifying 2D fighting game that demands your absolute focus. This game features a diverse roster of 24 unique characters and an innovative Arcana system. You'll find that the core gameplay revolves around selecting an Arcana, an elemental deity to pair with your chosen fighter, which fundamentally alters your combat style, movement, and defensive capabilities. For those who enjoy deep customization, this game offers unparalleled flexibility. You can experiment with hundreds of characters and Arcana combinations, allowing you to tailor your fighting approach to match your personal playstyle perfectly. Whether you prefer aggressive rushdowns or defensive zoning, the system empowers you to express yourself through intricate combos and strategic setups. The inclusion of new story content and the updated balance ensures that even veterans will find fresh challenges to overcome. Visually, the game retains its charming high-energy aesthetic, while the soundtrack keeps your adrenaline pumping during intense matches. You will appreciate the responsive controls, which are essential for executing the game's complex mechanics. If you crave a highly technical, fast-paced fighter that rewards experimentation and mastery, this is a must-play experience. The sheer depth of the mechanics ensures that every session feels rewarding. Diving into this game provides you with endless hours of competitive entertainment, making it an essential addition to any fighting game enthusiast library. You'll definitely enjoy mastering these fast, stylish battles. At number 7 we have Melty Blood, Actress Again Current Code, a remarkable fighting game that offers a deep, engaging experience for both genre veterans and newcomers alike. As you dive into this game, you'll immediately notice the impressive polish and care put into its mechanics. The game provides a refreshing take on the fighting genre, featuring unique character rosters and innovative combat systems that are surprisingly accessible, allowing you to feel competent within just an hour of play. One of the unique features you encounter is the exceptionally smooth netcode, which rivals even high-profile modern titles, ensuring your online matches remains fluid and frustratingly error-free. Furthermore, the inclusion of dedicated modes to help you learn and master the game's distinct systems makes it an inviting entry point. Whether you prefer solitary arcade sessions or competitive online bouts, the content provided is robust enough to keep you entertained for a long time. However, your experience may not be entirely flawless. You might find the excessive screen flashing during combat to be visually taxing, potentially causing headaches after prolonged sessions. Additionally, you may occasionally experience inconsistent control inputs mid-combo, though this could be hardware dependent. Despite these minor grievances, the game remains a highly refreshing and enjoyable experience overall. The characters are distinct and fun to experiment with, encouraging you to switch styles frequently as you continue to explore everything the game has to offer. This game is well worth your time, and you should highly consider checking it out. At number 8 we have Kill la Kill If, an arena fighting game. If you're a fan of the iconic anime, you appreciate how this title successfully captures the original's frantic energy, stunning art style, and memorable music. The game features an engaging what-if story mode, beginning from Satsuki Kiryuin's perspective before unlocking Ryoko Matoi's path. While newcomers might find the narrative confusing without prior knowledge, the alternate storyline offers fresh, exciting developments for dedicated fans. Although the initial combat can feel slightly sluggish, once you master the combo-heavy moveset and special mechanics, the gameplay becomes deeply satisfying. You'll utilize unique special moves, defensive counters, and the intense Blood Valor Rock Paper Scissors sequence, which can turn the tide of battle with dramatic anime-accurate ultimate attacks. Despite having a limited roster of only 8 characters, each fighter feels distinct, featuring unique quirks and personalized dialogue that adds significant flavor to every encounter. Minor issues like occasional camera instability during multi-character battles exist, but they rarely detract from the overall experience. With robust modes like training, survival, and local co-op, there's plenty of content to explore. Visually, the game is a triumph, seamlessly blending high-quality graphics with the aesthetic of the series. Kill la Kill If is a rare, faithful adaptation that delivers the style and hype you expect, making it a highly recommended game for any fan of the source material. At number 9 we have Chaos Code, New Sign of Catastrophe, a fighting game that serves as a remaster of a port originally hailing from the arcade scene. While it carries the legacy of its origins, the package feels decidedly unpolished. The core gameplay is where the game truly shines. You'll find that FK Digital has crafted a satisfying fast-paced combat system that blends the familiarity of Street Fighter with the chaotic flair of Marvel vs. Capcom. The action is accessible, allowing you to dive straight into the fray without being bogged down by overly complex tutorials, yet it remains deep enough for experts. Character diversity is a highlight, as unique abilities like Cerberus' specific bullet moves ensure fighters do not feel like mere carbon copies, all while maintaining an impressive balanced experience. Unfortunately, the game struggles elsewhere. The visuals feel underwhelming, appearing dated when played in full screen. Furthermore, you may find the presentation unrefined, exemplified by issues like overlapping voice lines during character intros. Despite the promise of online functionality, connection issues plague the experience, and a lack of variety across game modes makes the content feel thin. While the combat mechanics offer genuine excitement, the overall product suffers from a lack of significant improvements. Unless you're specifically seeking a low-budget arcade-style fighter to play locally, the package as a whole feels unnecessary. It fails to evolve enough from its predecessor to justify a new release, leaving you with a game that possesses potential but ultimately lands as a merely average, flawed experience. In a way, it is a new sign of Catastrophe. At number 10 we have Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R, a definitive high-octane 2D fighting game that represents the pinnacle of its specific subseries. This game blends a flamboyant, heavy metal-inspired aesthetic with an incredibly deep and technical combat engine. When you dive into this experience, you immediately notice its age. Its visuals are firmly rooted in the PS2 era, featuring 4:3 aspect ratios and pixelated sprites. However, these are masterfully crafted and exceptionally animated, capturing a chaotic energy that remains unique. The game is not designed for casual plug-and-play sessions. Instead, it challenges you to master complex mechanics like Roman cancels, dead angle attacks, and faultless defenses. The roster is large and diverse, offering 25 characters that have been fine-tuned for competitive balance. While the story mode provides some lore regarding man-made biological weapons known as gears, it serves more as a background to the real draw: the intense, fast-paced action. You'll find plenty of modes to keep you occupied, including arcade, survival, mission, and MOM. Although the initial barrier to entry is high, those who invest the time to learn the nuances of character movement and combo strings will find it rewarding. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R is a cult classic for fighting game enthusiasts. It demands dedication and precision, offering a stylish, tough-as-nails experience. If you crave accessible modern fighters, you might want to look elsewhere. But if you want to test your mettle, this is essential. At number 11 we have Guilty Gear, a foundational 2D fighting game that demands respect for its historical significance within the fighting game genre. You're greeted with a game that established the frantic, high-octane combat mechanics that define the series today. This is not just a game, it is a true time capsule of late 90s arcade culture brought to modern hardware for your enjoyment. When you play this game, you immediately notice a punishingly steep difficulty curve. You must prepare yourself for an unforgiving experience where precision and lightning-fast executions are absolutely paramount to success. The original mechanics remain completely intact, presenting a challenge that serves as a necessary rite of passage for all enthusiasts of competitive fighting titles. Despite the age of the game, the visual style retains a distinct gritty charm, and relentless frantic pace of the battles ensures you are never sitting idle for even a second. However, you should be aware that this specific iteration is best suited for those who genuinely appreciate retro gaming, or wish to study the humble origins of this iconic franchise. It lacks many of the modern quality of life improvements that you might expect from newer entries, which can be both a blessing and a frustration, depending on your personal patience level. If you're looking to test your mettle against punishing AI and experience the roots of a legendary series, you'll find a compelling, albeit raw, experience. It is a stark reminder of where the genre began, demanding true dedication from you to master its complex systems. And that's all for this bundle. The Arc System Works Evo Collection is an absolute must-cop for any fighting game fan. Even if those DLC coupons are a bit of a meme, the sheer value packed into this bundle is insane, especially if you're looking to dive into Guilty Gear Strive or master the intense mechanics of Under Night In-Birth 2. It's a stacked roster of top-tier titles that'll keep your hands busy for months. Do not sleep on this deal, it's prime time to level up your library. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.